We're going.
Nice.
All right. Hey. What we got today there,
big
guy?
old thing of fucking cheese.
Oh, man. This is going to be
Bad.
my favorite episode where we crunch the whole time on camera
Yeah.
and smash this fucking cheese. Courtesy of El Charo from right down the road. Oh, you got some tortillas there? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Didn't, if you wanted to go a
Non-fried. Why would I want to do that?
I don't know.
Okay, here we go.
Wanted to be kind.
Well, welcome back to the Lunch Hour with Two Smokin J's. This is episode 7 or 8, I think. We're on a journey. We had a couple weeks where we didn't shoot. So back after a little hiatus here. And we're skidding and steering quickly into the Christmas season. You hit that too hard.
Yeah. It's Santa time.
It is Santa time. And overall, let's just start with what's your general feeling about the Christmas season? You're a pretty festive guy, right?
I love Christmas.
You love Christmas.
Oh,
so
dude,
you're all
Christmas
about
music.
it. Mm-hmm.
Everybody hates on Mariah Carey. I love that shit.
Okay.
With a passion, I love that shit.
Really?
Oh.
Well, I think it's pretty cool that Mariah has achieved this like Christmas icon status where she doesn't have to do shit else now.
No, and every December she makes enough money in that month to pay for multiple families.
Yeah.
Years. Yeah.
That's crazy. So I love that you're a festive guy because a lot of people do kind of bah humbug the Christmas season.
I don't know what the deal is. Not sure what that's about. I mean, everybody's got their, their past. So for whatever reason, they negatively, they associate negative feelings and emotions towards the holidays. So I get it.
Christmas can be tough for a lot of people. The holidays.
Mm-hmm.
There's more suicides during the holidays than any other time. Didn't know if you knew that. But,
Damn it. More people are dying around, just so you know.
Did they give us any napkins?
Fuck no.
Oh, this is... Thank you, El Charo.
Finger looking good, dude.
I don't want to lick my fingers on camera for a fucking hour. Hang on. Let's see.
Why you just cram the whole chip in your mouth?
No, this is a stack of napkins from the last time we did something like this. Here we go.
I might just have like shit on my face. I don't care.
I guarantee you will end up with some cheese on your face at one point during the podcast, and I won't mention it this time.
Thank you. You know what? I feel like we should dedicate this episode to somebody.
Who's that?
I feel like somebody who, of late, has taken the country by storm. I feel like united the people.
Okay. I do not know where you're going with this.
Mm-hmm. You probably do.
Do I?
Maybe.
Okay, so keep talking.
I can't remember his last name, but freaking Luigi.
Oh my God. Dude. You want to go right into it, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Luigi, whatever your last name is.
Right.
The United Healthcare guy.
Well,
got snitched out by a minimum wage McDonald's employee who now is not going to get the reward that they thought they were going to get.
why wouldn't they get it? First of all.
So I don't know. Maybe they could get it. Maybe it's all full of shit. I don't know. But supposedly, because they called 911 and not the tip line that was technically offering the reward.
Oh.
So because they called the cops and the cops came and did it instead of calling the tip line and then having it go through there, they're not getting their reward. Which, good. Snitches don't get paid. Fuck that.
I would have rather them see them get paid, and then like just get iced in the streets.
That too. That's a thing. But yeah, I guess their McDonald's is just getting lambasted with negative reviews.
Yeah, and I saw that Burger King posted like, "We don't snitch." That's funny. That's funny.
I'll tell you what. They make it the grand they. They make it about race. They make it about religion. They make so many things when the true issue is like class. The ultra rich and the poor. It's almost like there is no middle anymore. Ultra rich, poor, struggling, and then,
Right.
And dude had enough.
Well,
you make millions of dollars essentially sentencing some people to their deaths because you just deny coverage. We don't need you anymore.
I do think that clearly motive, or I mean, like why it happened, nobody was asking that question.
Mm-mm.
When nobody knew who this guy was, it was like nobody was like, well, why did he do it?
Everyone's
Like, pretty sure we fucking know why.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure we know why that guy got shot.
And then you see some of these pundits and news people. Oh, we shouldn't be praising this kind
Celebrating.
of. And I was like, bro, you fucking bootlicker. God, like, listen to yourself. Jesus. Getting high off their own farts, they just don't even like realize the problem at hand. And like, truly, there's probably a lot of those people where it's like, man, you could ask them how much does a gallon of milk cost.
Yeah,
but they'd be like, I don't know, $50.
Yeah,
I don't know,
$100. I don't know.
Whatever.
I
It's
don't
like,
shop.
You're the problem.
Yep.
You're the problem.
You're the problem.
And before he got snitched out, the moment I saw that happen, I was like, bye. I hope he makes his way to freaking Mexico or wherever he's gonna end up and just.
Well, okay. He seemed like he had most of this pretty well thought out.
Right.
And then he eats at a McDonald's? Like, bro, you could have ate in your car. You could have gone through the drive-thru and been fine.
You could have not stopped and not ate and just made your way across the country. I don't know.
The McRib is back. So it's irresistible to some. Fuck, he didn't plan on that. He didn't plan on them bringing back the McRib.
He's driving by and he goes, fuck. Ew, no. The McRib.
It's just one McRib. No one will know.
No one will know.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. These are my people, right?
Yeah. Everybody loves me. I'm universally loved now. Yes, you are. And then some guy, again, the poor, is going, if I snitch out this motherfucker, I'm going to get like fucking 50 G's.
So it was a fit.
It was 10. It was a lot. It was a lot of money. And this guy bit. He got greedy and bit. And now he ain't going to get nothing.
Have they identified? They haven't gone public with who this guy is. Have they?
The snitcher?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that would.
I wouldn't.
Okay, good. I was about to say you said a guy, like you knew.
Guy is like a general. I don't know if it's a man or a woman.
Gotcha. Didn't know.
Individual.
Gotcha. Equal opportunity.
Yeah.
It could be anybody. Bitches get stitches too.
Whoa. I'll have to cut that out.
No way, that was funny, dude. Okay.
Okay. But true. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah, fuck them. All right, where's the fucking ashtray? Hang on.
But yeah, kudos to that dude. And the fact that like so many people were just getting involved and was like, yeah, this guy, Me and this guy were going fishing yesterday. I don't know what y'all are saying. He
Yeah.
shot somebody. I don't know. Me and him were on a boat fishing together.
He had all the alibis he needed.
Oh, dude. And I hope his court case becomes like a fucking farce, and everyone that they get in to be a part of, like, the jury's just like, I'm pretty sure that guy was at my garage sale helping me out or whatever. Because, yeah. And I highly doubt anything will happen because we're comfortable in this world we're in.
Yep.
That I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think it'll go anywhere.
Oh,
I
like,
think we
there's
got
no
the
big
I think
unrest.
we got
Yeah.
the glimpse of a potential revolution where people were like, yeah, classist warfare, fuck this fucking guy.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, yeah, but you know,
It's a
like,
spectacle. They saw it, and
Yeah.
and it was fun to watch and kind of root for him a little bit. But once he gets caught, it's like, it'll become tomorrow's news, yesterday's news. Just started smoking.
next month's news.
Yeah. All right. So I did have a few things to talk about.
Cool.
Unless you did.
No, eat the rich.
Yeah. Fuck. Unless they want to sponsor us. And then,
Nah.
dude, I will sell out in a fucking heartbeat, man. If somebody wants to throw some money at this fucking thing and pay our bills, then, like, whatever. I'll wear whatever shirt they want. I'll, like, support the fucking,
United Healthcare.
yes, here.
United Healthcare wants to
Try Prime Energy Drink, sponsored by United Healthcare. Let's see here. Let's throw Elon Musk in there too. So, like, if Jake Paul, United Healthcare, and Elon Musk sponsored this podcast, I think we'd be doing all right.
I think we would.
I don't
Yeah,
think we'd be
if-
well
if-
liked.
No. If like 3 bajillionaires
Yeah.
sponsor, yeah, if we're still in the same,
Yeah, we're sitting
if
here in
I'm
these
still
fucking
sitting,
chairs.
yeah, like we've lost. We're
Yeah.
getting.
They just
taken
throw their
advantage
name
of.
on our shit. Like, we get nothing. Sponsored by Tesla.
You might sue us, or even just like saying. That.
Oh man, what could we do to get sued by Elon Musk? Just sitting here. That would be some hella
I don't know.
good publicity.
I'm blocked on Twitter or X, so I can't.
Okay,
Even,
blocked on X, banned on Reddit.
yeah.
Bro, it's okay.
Still on the gram.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you. It's a good one.
Yeah.
And TikTok's going well.
Yeah.
Or do you never go to
I'm
TikTok?
still on.
Okay,
there.
you just
I've yet to be banned.
Good. Okay. So it's Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always talk about Christmas. So we're going to start with some easy ones. Okay. What is your opinion of Die Hard as a Christmas movie?
Like, is it or is it not a Christmas movie?
Correct.
It is a Christmas movie.
Okay. Agree.
Yeah.
100% agree. I recently watched it, and it's not just like Christmas is just when it's happening. It's like there's Christmas
Everywhere.
kind of happening all the way throughout.
Yeah. Ho,
Definitely
ho,
Christmas.
ho, now I have a machine gun.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
dude, the fucking humor in that movie is great. It's really great. One of my favorite gags that happens is when, first of all, the cops are fucking idiots. Other than the Family Matters guy, Carl, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, all the FBI or SWAT team, they all suck.
Fucking idiots. And, like, whenever the SWAT team is rolling up on the building, they're going, hut, 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 and, they're just, like, doing their thing, and they all run up. And one of them runs by a rose bush and, like, and he scrapes himself on a thorn. And he goes, ow. Dude, it just happens like this. And it's just like, that's fucking funny, dude. And when the bad guy is sitting there about ready to do the shootout with the cops, and he's sitting there and he kind of taking cover at this concession stand.
Grabs chocolate. Yeah.
He looks down. He's like, I got a minute. Like, he
He's like,
grabs
let me
that
smash this Mr. Goodyear bar or whatever the fuck he
I
eats.
believe it's a crunch bar, dude.
Oh my god.
I just love that those little things are in that movie.
Yeah.
It just kind of adds, I don't know, I love
And
that.
And to like how much money was I can't remember if they even said specific dollar amounts on how much they were trying to get. But speaking of when that SWAT team comes in, like all the okay. So Hans is hiring all these guys. So all these guys are on payroll,
Got it.
whatever that costs.
Right. Well, it's future payment though. Like it's payroll. Like
Sure, but
this
it's
goes
taking
well.
it. Yeah, it's taking it off the top. So yeah,
Sure.
whatever that costs. Assuming he's arming them, and not only arming them with like the classic, 90s, 80s MP5s
Yeah.
or whatever they were using, but when the vehicle rolls up, they've got straight rocket launchers. Like
Yeah, they came prepared.
like letting rip like 50K just down the drain immediately. Just that's load up another one.
Weapons were cheaper
Flame.
then, dude.
Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Inflation. Like I don't
No, man. Like there was a surplus of those kind of weapons back then.
missiles.
Oh
They had
yeah,
missile
like the
surplus?
terrorists in the movies back then always had rocket launchers. Always. Like I think they were like a Dollar General kind of thing. Like I buy these guns, I'll throw in the rocket launcher. Like always. Yeah, not uncommon to see them just assemble that. My favorite gag, of course, is when they shoot it backwards. Like they're dumb and they put it on backwards. But yeah, they did come really well equipped. All the steel, and then it's that thing that happens a lot in, at least in 80s movies, or whenever the bad guys are trying to steal lots of money, but it's like they're international bad guys. It's never like dollars. It's like promissory notes or whatever. It's these big fucking certificates. If like somebody handed me one of those, I wouldn't know what the fuck you even do with it.
Yeah, like where do you
do I just take this to
go?
a bank, or
Yeah,
what
where do you do with this? They're like, this piece of paper is worth $250,000. It's like,
It's like, bro, you stole that. It's clearly there's got to be a number on it that like.
yeah, it's because you don't look like a Mr. Nakamori.
Yeah, it says here that every
He's
one
like,
of these has been
Guten
stolen.
Tag, Fräulein. It's like, yes, Mr. Nakamoto. Huh. Yeah.
I don't know.
You look a lot like the dude who left on the helicopter on top of that building on the
Yeah.
news. What the fuck? God. But yeah, that is a Christmas movie and a good one.
It goes really hard.
Oh yeah.
What's another favorite Christmas movie of yours?
I mean, Christmas movie that is potentially kind of more along that line of like your non-traditional.
Already,
Christmas movies?
I've opened up that possibility by leading with
Yeah.
Die Hard, right?
Gremlins.
Definitely a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Very much a Christmas. Oh man, that movie is burned into my subconscious. Like, that's my jam. 80s kind of shit. So fuck yeah. Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2. Yeah, they progressively got worse.
I need to rewatch it because it exists more in my mind as memes now than it does as the actual movie.
Right.
But I do remember having that distinct feeling when I watched it as a kid, being like, "What the fuck is this?" Like.
Yeah.
They had
the
girl one. Although the
tits.
spider gremlin was fucking awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, there was some pretty cool shit in there. And then when Gizmo pretends to be fucking Rambo, he makes his own Rambo gear.
Yeah.
You know what I should start doing? I should start finding these clips of these movies and just fucking screen grabbing them and just putting them over while we're talking about them, just like on the screen. Like,
You should.
Okay.
You should definitely do that.
Actually, you should actually do that. We should do that.
There it goes.
We should do that.
There it goes.
What?
And the shoe drops.
The shoe no driving.
But no, Gremlins is a perfect showcase on how incompetent fucking Americans are. There's 2 fucking rules. 3 rules.
3.
Light. Don't get it wet. Don't feed it after midnight.
Okay, but
3 fucking rules. You absolute idiots.
Ridiculous rules to begin with. Okay,
It doesn't matter. There's 3 of them.
Those are ridiculous rules. Like you can't get it wet. That's real difficult.
Cool. Hey, guess what? Doesn't need a bath ever. Don't get it wet.
But don't get it wet is different than doesn't need a bath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ferrets don't need baths, but like wet is gonna happen.
Oh yeah, but it's a gremlin, not a fucking ferret.
It's fucking Corey Feldman's fault that they got wet, if you'll recall. Look at you, cattle, pulling up
What?
that. You're see.
It was the the kid's a painter, right? And he knocked the cup over.
He didn't. His little buddy Corey Feldman, who's the kid that works at the Christmas tree place.
He knocked it over?
Yeah, he's over there at his friend, and he's like checking out. He's like, "Oh man, hey, you got this issue of blah blah blah," and he's looking at the fucking comics, and he goes
Okay.
over and he like fumble fucks the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So Billy didn't break the first rule.
Just broke all the others.
No, he didn't break the sunlight rule either because Gizmo never gets in the sun, so he never did that.
It happens once, and then Gizmo's like, ah!
No, bright light happens, but Gizmo never touches the sunlight because that would kill him.
Okay, so still broke two rules.
Okay. Also, the feeding after midnight, not his fault. Do you recall why?
That's like saying your dog gets in the trash, and it's like not your fault that the dog got in the trash. It's like you could have put the gremlin in a kennel.
Do you know?
Like,
do you remember why it wasn't his fault?
put the gremlin in a kennel.
The
So
Gremlins they were in the Mogwais were in their little box.
Okay, in a box.
In their box,
not contained.
The Mogwais didn't get out and get the food. You don't remember the movie. I feel like
the food was out, and they got the food.
Nope.
Okay, well then how'd they get the food? Since the food wasn't out.
How long? It's been a while since you've seen it. I'll explain it. So,
first off, don't fucking patronize me because I'll dust your old ass.
You can't even catch me. There's a whole nother story. They chew through the cord on his clock. The Gremlins are the Mogwai are down in the box clamoring for food. And he's like, man, guys, it's late. You know, I'm not going to feed you. And they're like clamoring for food. He's like, fine. And he looks over at the clock and it's 11:30. And he's like, okay, it's not even midnight. I'll go get you some food. So he goes down to the fucking kitchen and he gets them some food.
Cool. So so you're explaining how it's his fault.
It's the 80s. There's no cell phone. Like, if the thing you could depend on to tell time is telling you a time.
I mean, second, like, have multiple steps. This is a mythical being you just got gave as a fucking as a gift from an ancient medicine man
that you've already accidentally multiplied.
And so clearly some shit's afoot.
And
clearly.
And the multiples are kind of assholes. Like, you get Stripe and stuff. So, okay. You're right.
On the oven.
Should have been a little more cautious, I think. Okay, I'm gonna concede this point.
Kids, man. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, he was just... That's such a good movie. I want to go back and watch it again. But then when the Gremlin's in the Christmas tree and, like, attacks his mom... Oh.
Bob like puts him in like a blood dirge.
Yeah, oh yeah. Mom fights back. Mom kicks its ass. And I love that there's just like swords and shit on the wall of this house. Like that continually fall down every time they close the door. God. A little bit of foreshadowing, right? And then explodes the one in the microwave.
Good.
Fucking great. Such a good movie.
Classic. Yeah, that's Christmas as fuck.
Okay, that's a Christmas movie. My Christmas go-to, and it may be cliche, I don't give a fuck, but Christmas Vacation, man.
There you go.
Eternally quotable, and always a good watch. Always a good watch.
We're gonna be the happiest bunch of assholes.
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the town?
That boss was a fuck up, though.
Oh. Total fuck up, but how quickly he learned his life lesson and like...
Maybe Luigi should have been more like Cousin Eddie and just kidnapped the CEO. And maybe not have just whacked him in the street.
You're right, because then there maybe could have been that like reconciliation moment where the CEO is like, you know what? I have been a fucking dick. Dude, that's...
Be more like Cousin Eddie.
Exactly. Luigi, Cousin Eddie, we could have all won.
God dang it, man.
Yeah, where would Luigi have brought that guy if he was Cousin Eddie? So
to his cousin's house.
No, because it would have to have been somebody negatively affected by the United guy. So like somebody.
Oh, dude, any number of millions of homes in America. What the fuck? CEO.
Oh. Dude,
That might
he
be.
brings him in the door like, I just kidnapping him. The guy's like, ah.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Clark.
Clark, and if it's all right with you, I'd like to get you something real nice.
He says that after Clark's like, yeah, I'll front you.
I'm not even front you. I'd just like to take care of your kid's Christmas.
Cool. Add something on it
No,
for you.
he acts like he didn't know, and then he was like, "Well, I got a list here. It's alphabetized." And then in that scene when they're walking through the store, talking about that, first of all, cousin Eddie throws like
I know.
10 bags of dog food into the
And
cart.
then it goes light bulb, and then he puts the dog food on top.
Anytime Clark puts something in the cart, Eddie just tosses fucking a giant bag of dog food on top of it.
Yeah. Cousin Eddie's great. It's just the nonchalant ignorance is bliss.
Mm-hmm.
You know. he goes to like the shit that's built up, and he's just like, huh, and just like destroys it, and he just looks at it. He's like, why would you make a thing to come apart like that? Like, there is no, oh man, my bad. It's just like, why do you have something so stupid right
Yeah.
now? Fuck.
And when his little his dicky, like his
ticky.
see-through. I don't know. I feel like that's what Randy Quaid's kind of like in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, especially now.
Yeah.
Cousin Eddie done gone crazy. I think he's done lost it. Like last time I checked in with old Randy Quaid,
He was a little,
oh yeah, he's gone off the deep end. I'm pretty sure.
damn.
Yeah, have you not
That
been
sucks.
following?
I'm a little bit behind on my Randy Quaid news.
Well, I'm really more of a Dennis Quaid kind of guy. Anyways,
I hate to be that guy, but I feel like most people are.
yeah, I mean for sure.
Just arguably, as an actor, infinitely more talented.
Mm.
So,
What's your favorite Dennis Quaid movie?
oh yeah, dude.
Oh, where are we going with this?
Frequency.
This one where he talks through the radio.
Oh yeah, through the Aurora Borealis
Okay.
causes some fuckery in like fucking space time because he's dead and he's talking to his son in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, bro, I can't believe I'm fucking talking to you. This shit's crazy. Whatever. He sees something actively happening, like his dad smokes,
Mm-hmm.
and he like drops his cigarette and it burns the table, and then he sees a burn just appear on the table through fucking time, and he's like, you just fucking burned the shit. And then he tells him, he's like, he just, which I'm pretty sure is paradoxically against what you're supposed to do
You
in
tell
a
him
time
that
travel situation.
how you're gonna die.
If you go to, he's like, you're going to die this day. There is a fire in this building. You die in this fire. Please don't go into that fire. And he's just like, well, I'm a fucking fireman. I gotta go in the fire, whatever. And then, in the end, the payoff is so good.
He was always meant to die in there or something.
Oh no, he comes back. He still goes to the fire, but he kind of zigs instead of zags. Survives. In the future, his son is about to die. Some shit's about to happen. Some guys who I think maybe started the fire. Because his son's a cop. He finds out some shit.
Okay.
Now he's about to die in his own house.
Okay.
The moment that he zigs instead of zags, thus changing and not dying in that fire, changing his future, Dennis Quaid basically like fucking materializes like out of fucking thin air with a gun and fucking go. and then it's the guy who fucking played Jesus in
Jim Caviezel or what? Caviezel? Yeah.
And so it's him, and he's like, oh, I'm about to die. It's like one of the, and then it's old man Dennis Quaid, and then God, they have that like, and then he's like, thanks for fucking saving me, son. Oh, dude, fucking single tear. Oh, jeez.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it because I watched it maybe when it came out, and
Oh, dude, such
I'll have to go back.
frequencies bang.
Enemy Mine.
Good one. I thought you were about to be like Parent Trap.
Oh. Original Parent Trap. Haley Mills, all the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but, dude, Enemy Mine. Really good movie.
Yeah. He has quite an array.
Mm-hmm.
He plays good guy, bad guy, sleazeball.
Yep.
You know.
He can kind of do it all.
Oh yeah, truly. You know, and
Feels like he should be in stuff still. Like, was he?
Yeah.
Is he? Feels like he is, right?
he's probably been in something recently. I don't know. I mean,
I saw old Tim Robbins showed up in a show. Tim Robbins,
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah. What's he been doing? The last thing I remember seeing him in was War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise, where he played like the crazy guy.
I love that movie, dude.
I heard they made that movie in like a few months. Like they like did like a speed run on making that movie.
It's already. I mean, the movie was already made. You know what I mean?
True, but you know what I mean.
But I really love that movie. One of my biggest fears, I would say, if I had to list like top
Are these
fears,
irrational fears?
rational fears.
So you're about to say something that you view as rational.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
One of my biggest fears is mass panic.
Okay. I thought you were about to be like alien invasion.
Mass panic.
Yeah.
But add on top of that these giant fucking robots that are like and like that sound it fucking made, and just
I mean, but let's be real. This happens wherever they're like in Boston or wherever the fuck they're at.
Right.
Let's say it happens here. It happened literally right out here.
okay.
10 lightning strikes all in the same spot because that's how they're traveling, right? The world starts cracking.
Okay.
I'm in my car leaving. There is no, oh God, something's rising from the ground now. Ooh, it's the size of multiple buildings now. And then it does that. And they're all like, ooh, that's really loud. Still standing there. And then it starts yagada, yagada. And then everyone's like, oh, wow. I'm already a quarter mile down the road. Already out of there.
That quarter mile won't matter based on the scale of that thing.
Well, yeah, but it's all the little peons. You think it's going to like pop a shot at me going and then go back to all the things?
So you're going to you're immediately out. You're not going to stay there with the mouth breathers. Like, oh.
And bro,
you're not going to stay gawking.
If you're there, I'm just grabbing you by your hair, right, as per usual, and I'm just fucking, I'm like, we're out of here, bro.
Dude, I would.
Yeah, but look at the thing that's coming out of the ground.
You wouldn't want to see what's going on?
Fuck no. Because that's how you die, or you get took into their little things and then they spray your blood all over the place.
The little baskets where it's just like, what's going to happen? Oh, it's not going to be good. A little claw comes and gets you.
An old Tom Cruise gets in there with some grenades and somehow manages to pull the pin on
all of them.
All of them, because it's not just like because I remember he lands and then I'm pretty sure he either opens his hand or maybe they're like in his mouth, but it's like multiple.
Yeah,
it's not just
tied
like
together or something though. They're like on a string or something.
Well, yeah, they were all on a bandolier, but I don't think they have like a master cable held to every single pin where you can just bing, 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 bing.
Tom Cruise can do it, man. He's a Scientologist.
What's the alien? Ugu? The Scientology alien that's in the thing. Oh, yeah. No, you know.
I don't.
Oh, I was like, you're a Scientologist. But yeah, it's like he somehow pulled that out of his ass. Well, and then the son... There's a father-son relationship I absolutely fucking hated in movies. I found that teenage kid insufferable. He's like, Dad, I've got to go and join the military for this alien invasion. I'd be like, cool, dude. Whang! Knock that kid out, fucking hog tie his dumbass, and put him in your car and get out of there.
Man.
Because then he thinks he kills his son immediately. Because he's like, okay. I'm going to let you go.
And he clips over the hill.
Fireball. Yeah. Immediately. And he's just like, oh, mistake.
He had to let him go. He had to let him go, man. He had to take care of the girl.
That is true. That is true because she was being taken by other people who thought that she was alone.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
he's like,
They put him in a predicament. Kids running away. Like, dude.
don't have kids.
Uh,
Because that,
Well, it certainly makes like apocalyptic situations more difficult if you have kids.
infinitely more difficult. As it's like two apocalypses because it's not just you.
Yeah. I have to not only keep myself alive, but I have to prevent them from dying.
Would arguably over yourself.
Oh,
So it's just
yeah,
so
absolutely. Yeah, so like I'm like sliding. I'm automatically slid down the pecking order just because. Looking women and children first, man.
I have a child.
I have a child.
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane, Titanic. That's the reference. Kind of came out of nowhere, right?
I think we've already brought that up in the podcast once.
I think we might have brought that up in real life.
I don't even know.
Talking about people.
It's all blending together. I can't keep track of it.
Because everybody knows a Billy Zane in Titanic. I don't know about
yes,
real
Billy
life.
Zane
seems
is
like he's a cool dude in real life.
I think Billy Zane's probably a really cool dude. He was great in Titanic. He was
Phantom.
great in Twin Peaks.
Oh, I thought you were about to say the Phantom. I was like, okay.
No, Phantom was okay. He was great in that Tales from the Crypt movie. Do you remember that one?
Has he
like
really
fights...
not done that much A-list things that we're talking
not
about?
Not really. And then he was in Zoolander.
Loved him in Zoolander. He played
himself in Zoolander. Yeah, it's a walk-off. It's a walk-off.
Yeah, listen to your friends. Listen to your pal Zane. But yeah, everybody knows a Billy Zane in Titanic. The guy who will, at any moment, find the opportunity to skedaddle on out of a difficult situation. You know, little girl crying. I mean, let's assume that to be like, I guess now kind of devil's advocate in favor of the Billy Zane character, maybe both of those little girls' parents are dead and he did actually save her. But let's assume not. Kidnapping a child to get your happy ass on one of those boats.
Doesn't he end up getting it though? Somehow?
The last time you see him is it's Rose has the jacket that has the Heart of the Ocean diamond in it. And she kind of like turns and sees him walking, and they both survived. And she turns and looks the other way, so he doesn't see her. And that's the like.
So he survives.
Yeah, he survives.
Man.
Yeah. And she survives with a $1 billion diamond, just chilling.
And doesn't even like hook up her family. She just drops it in the fucking ocean.
Yeah. Which. The alternate ending of that movie, I don't know if you've seen the alternate ending of that movie,
no.
I find much better than the original. The original is just like, drops it over the edge, that's it.
Celine Dion, credits.
God, Celine Dion, fucking amazing.
Okay.
But, alternate ending, her granddaughter, I believe, her granddaughter and Bill Paxton, they're talking. And then one of them like goes kind of like, what the fuck is that? And there's cameras all over this massive boat that they're on. And they see the old lady walking on the deck and walking to the edge. And so they're thinking, this bitch about to kill herself.
Right.
Oh, shit. So they go fucking hauling ass down to, wait, whoa. And then, she turns around and she has the necklace in her hand. And now everybody sees it. That's been what he's been chasing the entire time, has been that thing. And he, she says what she's going to do. She wants to return it back to Jack. And he's just like, just please, like, this has been my life's work.
Sake.
He just goes, can I at least, like, hold it? And, she has it by, like, the necklace part. And she kind of rests the gem in his hand and he's looking at it. And then she goes to pull it from his hand and he kind of holds on to it. And then you see her kind of just look at him, and then he looks back at her, and then he lets it go, and then she drops it back in the water.
Man, if he just like bitch slapped her and he's like, I got it!
Well, I found that so impactful, because it was, he even accepted its loss and realized the purpose of what she's doing and to validate that and whatever. But I would have immediately have just been like, cool. Get our latitude
Yeah,
and latitude
exactly.
and immediately do like a 10, 15 mile perimeter around this very
Yeah.
point. We're going to fucking find that
I would
shit.
have had the snipers take her out before she even dropped it, dude. Like, take her down.
the guy up in the fucking crow's nest or whatever is just like, boss, say when, I got to clean. God. But yeah, dude,
Yeah.
alternating. Oh, so good, dude. So good.
Let's merge that movie and Saving Private Ryan, Sniper in the fucking bird's nest or whatever they call it.
The God is with me in my high tower.
Uh-huh.
James 1792. Fucking, yeah,
Fucking love
dude.
that movie. So good movie. Oh god.
I mean, if you're gonna have to kill a bunch of people and justify murder, then at least do so with God on your side. I mean, if you're gonna sell it to yourself and make it easier for yourself.
Man, no, because then you need to feel the weight of what you're doing.
I mean, I agree, but to make it easier for yourself, like, that's a way to do it.
No. What is that?
It's a ladybug.
That is not a ladybug. It looks like a ladybug. That's not a ladybug.
What is it? Because it looks exactly like a ladybug.
I know, but I'm not learned enough to tell you what it is, other than it's not a ladybug.
Okay. Wow. It's true. Whatever.
How long has it been?
I don't know. What time did we start this?
Don't know.
Oh, wow.
No idea.
It's 3:32. I want to say we probably got like 5-ish minutes.
Cool.
10-ish minutes, maybe.
That sounds pretty good.
Because I think I walked over here at like 2:40 something.
Cool. So I've recently been watching movies with my son, and he's 9.
Cool.
And it's epic movie time. You know, because he's seen a lot of movies. He's seen a lot of movies.
Okay.
Kids have access to a lot of movies,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so we're moving into the big epics. We watched Braveheart. That's like a 3-hour fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
Requires some attention from a kid, and he
Yeah.
gave it all. And he was all about it. We watched Saving Private Ryan. That
Cool.
was actually one we recently watched.
Nice.
He also
Dude.
sat through some, because they do a lot of like, there's not a lot of political to speak, but there's a lot of like tactical and just like German. We're just going to talk about a map and we're going to use all these fucking terms. And I was just like, oh man, this is probably way over his head. But he was all about it, man. And he was definitely crying at the end and all that. But what I loved was that we watched Braveheart. And for the next week, he's like, for Scotland. I was just running around doing all this shit. And we were at the Christmas parade. And I think it was like a LARPing group or something came by.
Okay.
And they were all dressed in like the swords and like they walk by and my kid just like goes, for Scotland. And the guy was like, yeah. It's just like a moment of like, what the fuck? It was great, dude. I was
like, hell yeah.
I was proud of him. It's really good.
You'll never take our freedom.
Yeah. Such a good movie, man.
They are.
I love those big epic war movies, but okay, like talk about jerking yourself off, man. Mel Gibson put himself in the lead role of that movie, directed it, and it's like he's not even Scottish. You know what I mean? Like if you watch it with that lens and just imagine it's just like some just big ego stroke, it's pretty funny because there's a lot of like, okay, and then I'm going to be riding on a horse and my hair is going to be just fucking gorgeous. And then I'm going to kick everybody's ass. And then, I don't know. It's funny. I think it's funny to write and direct yourself in a movie where you are the big fucking hero.
Rocky
was a little more flawed.
Okay.
You know, not that William Wallace was, but like, he kind of walks on water a little bit in that movie. And like the whole like torture scene at the end where he's just like,
for freedom.
It's just like, dude, come on.
He's getting his fucking guts ripped out.
I know, but
he'd be crying like a little pussy. As would we all.
I don't know. It's
Like
just,
no one handles that
can you
well.
not understand what I'm saying though?
I
Like
get
just
it. I
like
get it. Yes, yes. But he was the guy at the time. And I mean, I'll tell you what, with knowing what we know now, boy makes a good movie.
he makes a great movie. I can
Makes a
just
good movie.
it's just funny to me.
I'm
that-
not a particularly religious person, but Passion of the Christ was a fantastic movie. Apocalypto was a great movie.
again, but he was not the lead role. He was
Beside
writing.
the point, he makes a good movie.
Yeah, he makes great movies.
Whether he puts himself in it or not,
I'm gonna write
makes a good movie.
myself into a movie, and I'm gonna be awesome.
If you make a movie like Mel Gibson does, get ready to be rich.
How about I make a movie like I do?
It's a worse movie.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible, but I'm gonna be awesome.
You're gonna be poor then. We're poor. We're not getting out of the hood.
Not with this fucking podcast.
Well, not you. Oh no. Get me out of here.